my mum.
Oh, please let me watch.
Hello.
Oh, is this it? Oh, great.
Yeah.
No warning at all. Just clicked a button and then
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I told you I'd fuck your mum.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're back again, round 2. This is the Illinformed Podcast.
Let's go. How you doing? We got a lot of great responses from our first podcast. No, I haven't even uploaded it yet. I'm gonna do it today, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I will. That's why I'm sorting
That's
stuff
what I said
out.
about my
Sorting stuff
homework,
out.
and I never fucking did it.
Oh yeah, but we both never did it, and look at us now.
Yeah,
We're
both got
doing a
full-time
podcast.
jobs.
Hell yeah!
Relying on the power of.
And they said we couldn't do it.
And you left your fucking phone on loud.
Well,
That is
it's
professional.
my mum asking me if I wanted dinner, and then put Vindaloo. So.
No, England are out of the World Cup.
Yeah, let's talk about that then. Let's talk
No,
about
let's not.
World Cup first. Nah, hey, look. I think. I don't know. I think a lot of people are upset, sure, but I think a lot of people are also kind of happy with where we got to.
Yeah, people. When you look at it in the bigger picture, you're proud and you're also skeptical because we never really came up against anyone good, and then when we did, we lost against Belgium and we lost against Croatia. So it's good where we got, and I like the way we played, but at the same time, Harry Kane is worshipped as a god, and now everyone's starting to realise that the goals he scored weren't that impressive, other than the Tunisia game. The Tunisia game, he scored 2 goals.
I didn't watch the Tunisia game.
He scored 2 goals.
Can't even say the fucking country. So.
Both of them were pretty much rebounds, but it was a striker's instinct, like he was in the right place at the right time. So he did what his job is. But for the rest of the tournament, he scored penalties and 1 shot that was deflected off the back of his foot that he had no idea about that went in. And he won the Golden Boot for it. So he brought a trophy home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, top scorer in the World Cup. 6 and 7.
Did you watch the final?
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was really crazy.
That was crazy.
It was quite upsetting because
Croatia didn't.
yeah, and it would have been their first win.
Yeah,
Where France didn't really. France won not too long ago, 2014 maybe. No, 2004. Sorry, is what I meant.
No,
Did they not?
20 years ago.
Oh, really? Was it?
The guy that scored the 4th goal, Mbappe, wasn't even born when they won the World Cup last.
Oh wow.
I think it's 98 they won it.
Yeah, it was really crazy.
The 2 goals, they lost by 2 goals, and 2 goals shouldn't have been goals.
Did you agree with the referee's position?
What, on the penalty?
The referee's decision with the VAR
No,
footage.
not
Or you
at
don't
all.
think it was a handball?
No. The first goal, Griezmann, he's a smart player, Griezmann, he knew what he was doing. One of the Croatian midfielders came running at him to make like not a big challenge, but kind of let him know he was there, win the ball, push him on the floor, and like shake his confidence. But Griezmann saw it coming and kind of flopped to the floor beforehand, but the Croatian midfielder kind of stopped before and never actually made contact, so it was a dive basically. Keeper ref didn't see it, and then they crossed the ball in from the free kick and got an own goal, 1-0 up, and then Croatia scored a good goal, went 1-1, and then the handball penalty was not a handball. At half time they read out the rules, and it's you have to think about the distance between the opponent and the player that gave away the handball. You have to think whether it was deliberate and whether it stopped a scoring opportunity. Now, whether it did stop a scoring opportunity, but that's 1 of 3. The distance between him and the player, like he jumped up and he was below the opposition player, the French centre-back that's jumped up for the ball. And as he's jumped up, he's lifted his leg up. And to do that motion, you have to bring your hands down. And as his hands came down, it hit him in the hand. Yeah. It was a quite clear handball, but it was not deliberate, and that is the rules. And they called it to VAR, and someone upstairs went, "Yeah, that's a fucking penalty, man."
Yeah, but you've got to
I
think,
used to
like,
be in French.
the ref was there for a while, like, looking at the footage over and over.
Which
He even
makes
came back. Like, you've got to think the amount of fucking pressure that was on him.
Which makes you think
to
that he
make
made
the
his
correct-
mind up, and then they went upstairs, "No, you're wrong."
No,
When
I
actually,
think
right.
I think he was really struggling with
I
the
don't
decision.
think.
I think he did what he thought was right.
I think he, World Cup final. I think Russia blood. I think it was just like, yeah, penalty. It's got to be a penalty. But I don't think it's corrupt in any way, or like someone favoured someone. I think it's just a bad decision. I think it's just a wrong decision, which it's gonna happen. But yeah, it was a good World Cup. Broke records left, right, and centre. There was only one 0-0 draw and that was in the group stages. Every other game had a goal at least, even if they were boring, and it was like one in the last 5 minutes. And there's something like 14 own goals and 16 penalties, and like it was fucking wild. Great World Cup.
Yeah.
It's the first one I've really paid attention to, and it was
same really.
great.
I don't even like football, but I was like really into it.
Yeah, I was
Ever since once we went through the group stages, it was
hang on, it's coming up.
that was when it was like hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Even when we lost against Belgium the first time, it's like hello.
It was like we'd lost, but we're cheering for it.
Yeah.
Because we ended up with the better half of the table, which again makes you think maybe we're not as good as we think, because we played Colombia and Sweden. And we tried to defend a 1-0 lead against Colombia and ended up going to penalties. Tried to defend a 1-0 lead against Croatia and lost in extra time. It's like, surely you learn.
Sucks.
And you played against Sweden, went 1-0 up, and realised that, hang on, if we keep pressuring, we're going to win. And the only reason we didn't lose against Sweden was because Jordan Pickford deserves a knighthood. He was insane that game. But the whole World Cup, he's been brilliant, to be fair. So him and Harry Maguire, our centre back, have put like 30 million on their price tag, and Kieran Trippier, the one who scored the goal against Croatia, the free kick. He's great.
Yeah.
To be fair, the whole team just probably put another 30 million on their price tag.
Definitely.
And
The
now
amount these fucking players are going to go for now, it's crazy.
transfer market's open for a while. Big Ronnie, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's moved clubs.
Has he? How much for?
Well, he was at United. He left in 2008. I think Real Madrid bought him for 88 million, which at the time was the world record transfer fee. Now, Neymar went to PSG last year for 222 million.
Oh, fuck me.
Which is a little bit ridiculous. But
that's crazy amount of money.
It's because Barcelona bought Neymar and went, yeah, we'll put this ridiculous buyout clause on it. So basically, to skip all negotiations, you can just match the buyout clause and just go, yeah, we're going to negotiate straight with the player for his wages. And they put a ridiculous buyout clause on it of 222 million euros. And PSG went, okay, we'll match it, you dickheads. But Ronaldo's now gone to Juventus in Italy for 104 million euros. It would have been way more, but because he's 33, he's probably,
he's pretty old.
He should have 2 years left, but he did a body DNA test, and he's got like the body of a 24-year-old.
What?
Yeah, I know, he's crazy
A
fit.
body DNA test?
Yeah, like fitness, body fat, muscle strength, joints, all that. Pretty much everything to do with your body to see how old your body is in fitness. And he's got.
Is that what it's called? A body DNA
I might have
test?
made that up.
I'm pretty sure you made that fucking up.
But it makes sense in my head,
fake.
so that's
a body DNA test.
That is
you
fake
are
news.
a man, and you have brown eyes.
Oh my god, I saw
my
my little sister at the weekend, and she's 10 now. Last time I saw her, she must have been like 8, and we were playing Minecraft. I was like, I don't know what I'm fucking doing. And I kept pressing the wrong buttons, and I turned around, she had a fucking house with a lily pad staircase. That makes sense.
A lily pad staircase?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. You gotta hook me up with this sister like that. I want to play
10.
Minecraft with her. You know what though? My fucking little brother's 10. Let's hook him up.
Oh.
Jake,
She's ginger.
Jake, we could be family.
Well,
we could literally
so
be
we're
family.
Not family.
No,
Wow.
but we could be.
Cool. Thanks,
we could be family-in-law.
Anyway, I said something like,
"You're a cunt.
Stop being a girl," or "Stop being a wuss." I was like, no, I definitely said girl. Stop being a girl. And she went, "Did you just assume my gender?" I was like, "You're 10.
Oh no!
How do you know that meme? That is awful. What have you been watching on your own?
Assuming genders of 10.
It was crazy.
Was she serious about it? Was she just trying
to
meme?
No, she was memeing. She was memeing. She was like,
memeing.
"Did you just assume my gender?" I blew over it. I was like, I don't want to get into that discussion.
You were like,
and my daddy came in and I was like, "By the way, Darcy's a man." So then you know. It's strange.
You got 2 sons, motherfucker.
You got to do something about it. You can't.
Wow.
That's pretty much all that's smothered up this week, isn't it?
Yeah, World Cup. That's really it. I've been playing
Nerd.
a lot of Gary's mod.
Yeah, I saw that as I came in.
Mainly Trouble in Terrorist Town.
It's proper throwback.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. Once you've got like the right people, because there are some servers that take it. It literally says "serious" on the server name, and so like, I don't want to join that. I want to random people and get away with it without people getting fucking triggered, right?
Oh.
So I've joined this server that I've now got probably like over 5 hours on currently, in the last like 3 days,
Great.
which doesn't really sound that impressive.
It's
However,
actually-
I have been working.
Yeah,
so,
it's actually all right.
so
It's not
um,
sickly.
and it's got like a couple of add-ons and stuff that makes the game better, like Travelling Terror sound better, and it's actually really fun. And the load of it's all British people too,
Oh yeah.
so we're all
Safe.
we're all getting on, as British people do occasionally.
Oh, let's be super fucking British. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah.
We spent all fucking winter going, oh, it's so fucking cold. When's the summer coming? And now it's been like 30 degrees
It's been fucking
3 weeks
insane.
straight. I just can't handle
it's
it.
not really funny because we not too long ago we had that massive fucking thunderstorm that was literally making roads into rivers.
It took me 5 hours to drive 16 miles.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, it was crazy. And now we've for the last month we've had sun, non-stop sun.
It's starting to rain, starting to get a bit gloomy, which I'm looking forward to.
But yesterday was the hottest day of the year.
Yeah, I can't. I haven't got my dad's ginger hair, but I've definitely got his ginger skin. I hate the fucking sunlight.
Freckles and ugly faces.
Oh, I don't have freckles. I got a lot of moles.
But I got an ugly face, boy.
Got a lot of moles on my arm, but that's about it in terms of freckles.
I in fact, it was, if you remember, it was kind of this hot last summer too.
What, that when you made
coming
a
up to
YouTube
summer?
video
Yes.
about it?
Do you remember I made that YouTube
Yeah,
video?
I remember it. I was the first one to watch it. I commented first.
It was, yes. It was the... it's not around anymore, but it was the fucking highest viewed video of mine.
It's because everyone else
To
went,
date.
oh, it's so fucking hot.
It must... Because I titled it The UK Heatwave of 2017, and everyone was like, oh, well, this guy looks like he knows what
I
he's
do
doing.
that.
It was like, mate, it was really bad.
It's so, like, I can't wear any kind of shirt.
Yeah.
Like, there's no air conditioning in the office. It's horrendous.
It's
and you work
really
with
bad.
fucking coffee, like
I work with
boiling
coffee
water and shit.
And like the coffee machines are boiling, and then the ovens that we have, like the microwave things, they're always fucking hot too. And so it's not really fair. It's really not fair.
Can you not, like, leave the doors open? Automatic doors, you know, just put like a shoe in the way so it always stays open. Someone's got to sacrifice their apron.
Yeah, it's really, really bad.
Another segue, you work in a service station.
Yep.
I was at a service station today, driving back from Derby.
Yep.
And I was sitting there with Georgia eating my bacon and cheese chicken burger.
Yep.
It was really good.
That's good.
And I was looking at people, just people watching, you know, being a weirdo. And then I said to Georgia, I went, is it not weird how, like, none of these people know that I'm looking at them? And they'll never know. And, like, we don't know that people are looking at us. It's like, I was sitting there, like, doing, like, pans across the room, like, who's looking at me?
Where did this thought train come from?
Because it was dead silent, because we were both well tired, and, like, the sat-nav mum gave me is, like, old, so, like, it doesn't know any of the new roads. So it's...
You can update it.
Yeah, I know, but it's so old,
use
it's
your
going to take, like, no, I don't have data. And I've got a battery case, like, portable charger, but it's fucked, like, it don't work. There's the ladder.
Oh, Bruno just
I had,
fell.
like, 10%, Bruno's the bird, I had, like, 10% left on my phone. So I was like, I've got to use sat-nav, and it's handy anyway, because it doesn't use my data or my 4G. And, it basically led us the wrong way, and there was a service station, so we went to services, and we were just well tired, well angry. Well, Georgia wasn't angry, I was pissed off because of sat-nav.
Mm-hmm.
We were just sitting there in silence, slowly eating burgers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking around, staring at people, and someone caught me. I was like, I'm looking over here. And I was like, hang on. He didn't know I was looking at him, if he didn't look at me. And then I started thinking, like, I'll never know. Like, they'll never know I'm looking at them. And I never know they're looking at me. It just...
How many looks do you reckon you get a day and not know about them? Because obviously you pass
if you're
somebody on
walking somewhere past, like, a town road or something, every car, I'm pretty sure everyone in their car looks at everyone they drive past. Or a large majority of them, just to be nosy.
So do you reckon fucking at least 1,000 people look at you a day?
I'd say no, but you never really know, because you drive, you walk past, or, well, unless you're Nathan and stay in your room, you, like, walk past about, you must walk past about 1,000 people a day. Drive past 1,000 people a day.
Yeah.
And you don't notice it, because, like, you only look at, like,
and then if
100
you're
of them.
walking, cars drive
Exactly.
1,000 cars a day drive past.
Probably. If you do, like, a substantial amount of walking.
But then sometimes do you think that someone is looking at you and then you look? Do you ever get that? Everyone's like, oh, I thought someone was looking at me.
Yeah.
I never get that, though.
It's because you're like in your own little world.
I don't
sucking
get
your
that.
own dick.
I genuinely, stare at people, and then they look at me, and I'm like, fuck, they knew,
Oh
they knew I was looking
Georgia's
at
the worst for looking at people. Like I'll have a little glance, and then when I think they're gonna look at me, I'll go over there, and I'll just forget about it. I won't look at them again. I'll be like, yeah, I had my little look, my little people watch, but Georgia will stare at them even when they're looking at her, and I'm like, one of these days you're gonna look at the wrong person, and they can't hit a woman. So they're gonna fucking hit me, and I'm gonna have to get in a scrap because you won't wind your fucking neck in. And she laughs at me and goes, "No, I won't," and I get genuinely pissed off whenever she does it now.
But who does she look at? Just random people, fucking.
I'll say,
people.
I'll be like, "Oh, look at that car's shit," and then she'll stare at the person in the car until he looks at her. Or I'll be like, "Why is he wearing those shoes?" Or like, "Why are you wearing thong flops and jeans? Like, it don't work." And then she'll be staring at the jeans or feet until she gets to look back. And I'm like, oh, you're just such a fucking wrong un, aren't you? You never look away. I'm going to get fucked up one day. There's going to be 3 people, and they're going to come and fuck me up.
So, I read somewhere...
Here we go.
...that Meghan Markle... Do you know who that is?
No.
So, Meghan Markle's the fucking actress that married Prince Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Recently.
Mm-hmm. More people watched England versus Tunisia, by the way. We know who the real Prince Harry is. Harry Kane. Long may he live.
It was, the wedding was all right. There was that
fucking
vicar
shit.
that was like really into it, and he was American, and he's now like, he was trending worldwide on Twitter, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But basically, I read somewhere that Meghan Markle's dad, who couldn't turn up to the wedding because he had like a heart attack or something, and then was like, I regret not going. And I'm like, look, dude, I'm pretty sure she understands. Like, she's not gonna make you get on a plane from America because you're having a heart attack. Like, come on, chill out. He's a bit he's overacting a bit, I think. But he was like, I've seen the smiles that Meghan's doing, and she is not happy. That's a smile I don't want to see. So he's basically saying that her having all this money and fame, and basically now being royalty, Prince Harry's 5th in line, if you think about it, right? If everyone dies, he's the next king.
Oh, conspiracy theories.
He's gonna kill everyone off. But she cannot be not happy. I'm sorry. This is some bullshit. If
she got with the brother that isn't losing his hair.
She got with the brother, yeah, literally.
The cooler brother.
He is so much cooler.
Well, William's still cool.
He's human. Like, think about Harry. How human is Harry? He's been on so many drunken nights. He's done all this like fucking crazy shit. Basically, he could be in with me and you. He could be in with the lads.
Yeah, because we're super cool and we're definitely lads.
But I'm saying we do some stupid shit on nights out, right? I ripped off my polo shirt before. After, I'm pretty sure, downing a water.
Yeah, you downed a water and then like you had 3 buttons on your polo shirt and you just like ripped
it open.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was my first time wearing that polo shirt too.
It was
I kind
nice.
of regret it.
I missed that polo shirt.
It's been a long day.
Totally off key.
But yeah, she can't fucking be unhappy. I mean, don't get me. Okay, she can be.
She was rich and famous anyway.
Yeah, I understand if she's a bit unhappy because she can't she can't act anymore.
Yeah, she's not allowed to act.
So all she's gonna do is
she
like
can't
charity
make
work
like any decision
for the rest of her life.
Herself.
Charity work. What would you do? Charity work for the rest of your life?
Depends which charities. That's how shallow I am.
What about help the children, save the children, whatever it's called?
From what?
I don't know. That's a fucking charity.
There you go then. I've got
what
no
about
reason.
Cancer research?
Yeah.
What
about that shit needs to stop?
Time to stop. What about like ones that deal with using and abusing cows?
No. We eat them anyway. We've been abusing them for centuries.
You know, in the toilets at my work, there are posters that basically say...
Jeremiah the Bullfrog.
That basically say, like, you wouldn't drink human milk, so why would you drink mine?
Mate.
And it's like a picture of a cow. And I'm like, what? That makes no sense!
Females drink human milk on a daily basis. Well, that's if they're nice enough to do that.
And then there's, like, a picture of, like, a sheep, and it's like, I'm a baby. Why are you going to eat me? And I'm like, dude!
You taste good.
Lamb is nice! And there's chicken, and they're like, you shouldn't eat my eggs. And I'm like... What are we meant to eat then?
Well, you say that, but vegetarians and vegans do it daily.
Yeah, but fucking weird. Why should the whole... It's not like they're going extinct, these cows and chickens and sheep, are they?
No, they're not. They are treated right and bred.
Yeah.
So, well, in certain places.
We're not hunting them. If anyone's hunting them, it's fucking Morrison's and Sainsbury's and Tesco and Asda and Aldi and Lidl.
But if you want to sponsor us...
But yeah, you know, we're looking for a sponsor, so if any of those supermarkets want to get in touch, that'd be great.
Anyone listening?
And then like the next poster is like Vans Direct. So it's like any size, any shape, hire a van. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna store my cows and chickens and sheep in that van. Thank you. And then there's one about erectile dysfunction.
Those are heartbreaking. I'd fund that charity to stop that.
We need erect penises.
It's like getting erect at the wrong times. It's basically constantly going through puberty, except you don't get a hard on when your lady wants you to have a hard on.
And then you do get a hard on
when you're at church. Basically. Like you could be reading a book and you're full sail. Right. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
At a McDonald's drive-through.
Yeah.
In some fucking joggers. And they're like, here's your 20 nugget meat. Uh-huh!
Here's your 20-inch nuggets.
And your large Coke.
Did you want extra pickles? We have just set the plot of the world's best porn movie. Big Mac with extra pickles. Nathan's a big fan of pickles, aren't you?
Well, gherkins over here. That's what they're called. Gherkins.
But they're the same thing.
They're the same thing, but they're called gherkins over here. I'd much rather you prefer. They're What, pickles are American?
No, McDonald's, you wanker.
Oh.
They're...
Yeah, but I still think they're called gherkins over here. Because I'm pretty sure if you add them on to like the... You know you can add stuff on.
No, they're
now.
pickles.
Are they pickles?
They're pickles, yeah.
I think we don't
That's why I say
McDonald's
pickles.
Try this.
But then join us next week for an epic food review.
But then in any supermarket, it says gherkins.
Yeah, it says gherkin in the supermarket because they're British supermarkets. I bet in Lidl or Aldi it says pickle.
Know. I thought Lidl wasn't British.
No, that's what I'm saying. Lidl and Aldi are German. They're owned by brothers.
Bunnings is Australian. Did you know that?
Well, it's not here anymore, so...
What, Bunnings? I know. They came over, like, we're going to take over Homebase, y'all.
And now Homebase is taking over Bunnings.
Yeah. And now, like, somewhere else is like, yeah, we're taking over Bunnings, y'all. I was thinking, though, if they want us to stop eating meat, you know those on the start of really old films, and it's like, you wouldn't steal a purse. You wouldn't break into a house. You know that? And it's like, down, 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 down. Do you not know that? It's like white writing, and it's like people stealing shit.
Oh, no, that's for pirating DVDs.
Yes,
yeah.
They should then put like, you wouldn't eat a cow. Down, 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 down. You know?
That's you wouldn't eat a human. You wouldn't eat a baby. Not I would eat a cow. I would totally eat a cow.
Or maybe you would eat a cow. Down, 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 but you shouldn't. Down, down,
eat
down.
Humans.
Be cannibals. Down, down, down.
That was such shit music to put behind it as well. It was like proper grainy, like fucking concert mosh pit music.
What did you fucking want? Like Mozart?
No, because some like most of the shit like that have like dramatic music and like sad, like you should feel ashamed to be these people, that kind of music. Whereas it was rock and roll, I'm stealing a fucking TV.
Yeah, it's like that people fucking jump like fucking kicking an old lady over and stealing her purse, and it's like, yeah, I want to fucking do that.
The adrenaline you get from watching it, that's what you get from doing it.
My nan walks in and I'm like, Nan,
you drop kick your nan across the room. I've got stamps.
You better start running, Nan. I'm coming for you.
That would have been funny if you didn't stutter over yourself.
Yeah.
I'm ramen noodle. Nan.
Oh. I saw another thing in the news about thongs.
Big fan of those.
Apparently women aren't.
Georgia is.
Right, we're not talking about Georgia. She's not a woman.
Well, that's my
She's
only...
a fucking idiot.
She's a fucking idiot.
She's a...
raging fucking homophobe. No, she's not. She's not.
Witch hunt her!
No. She, from my experience with females, there are certain thongs that feel good and certain ones that don't. Like I bought her lounge underwear and they are comfy as fuck apparently. And then there's a certain like £2 pair of thong.
Just literally just string.
Yeah, she bought it from Primark or something. She's like, actually the comfiest pants I have. But then like her Calvin Klein ones are like eat her like wedgie, give her a massive wedgie all the time.
That ain't good though.
So
man.
it's like
it depends on the brand.
a bit bittersweet. Yeah,
it depends.
Same with bras really. Like there's all this like wired or no underwire and shit like that.
But then also, where does this like one size fits all thing come from?
For what?
For anything ever.
Yeah, my head's big, man.
One size doesn't fit all.
Unless
if you got some fucking triple E tits, right? And then they're like this bras, one size fits all. Fuck off.
Imagine if I bought a normal hat without an
they're
adjustable
gonna
tape.
barely be able to fucking cover my burger nips, and you're thinking they're one size fits all. Fuck off.
Like I've got a baseball cap here, and there's a good 2-finger room for the Velcro because my head's so fucking big. That makes sense. One size fits all. But then there's shit that's like you can't adjust it.
A sock.
Yeah, one size fits all.
One size fits all. Right, so I'm gonna fucking wear the same sock as my little brother does, who's fucking 10. Brilliant. Let's do it.
Depends what size feet he's got, really.
Size 13, large, male. Man,
Safe.
adult.
Man!
Sorry, I'm just trying to put across
how big my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's leave it at that.
Anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, news. It's been fucking plastered all over the radio driving back from work. The fucking I can't remember what country it is. It's an South Asian country.
Well, that's a bit racist.
The football team that got stuck in a fucking cave.
A football what that went into the World Cup?
No,
South Korea,
no,
North Korea.
Racist. No, it's an East.
Thailand, Nepal.
Yes, Thailand.
Is it Thailand?
Yeah, a soccer.
You being racist?
A Sunday League soccer team. I think they were 12, that kind of age, and their manager were practicing for next week's game, and then they were like, "Oh, I'll go in this cave. Let's have an explore." And then it rained real fucking hard, and they got stuck in there for 2 weeks.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean they just fucking went in?
They went in. I know. I was listening in like
the manager was just like, guys. I know we're like a really professional soccer team right now,
but this cave looks dope as shit.
But let's go into this cave. Everyone, I got torches.
They went in there, and then they were found 2 weeks later, and they were like, "Holy fuck, how are we going to get them out? We could either leave them in there for
2 weeks.
Yeah, we could either leave them in there for another month until like the water dries off, and we can get them out, and we'll send supplies down there daily." Because
was there a gap?
Ironically, none of them could fucking swim, and they had the scuba divers that went down there with scuba gear. Like,
could they not swim either?
Well, funny enough, one of them died. So,
oh my god,
a Thailand marine, like he'd been a marine for like fucking ages, like proper well-known marine diver, died through, ironically, of lack of oxygen.
Oh my god!
But he got out first and then died. Which
he got out, held his breath,
and
then just died.
He basically went down there to see if it would work, and it didn't. But they still did it, and they all got out safely.
Fucking 2 weeks though, and none of them dead.
No.
What were they drinking and eating? Each other.
Well, there might have been 13 of them, but it only said 12.
But only 12 came out.
How many are down there? 12, definitely 12, not 14. 12. They were in hospital.
They killed the fattest one.
Yeah.
They killed the new recruit who was like, "Hey
newest kid.
Hey guys, I want to be a football."
Even his parents were like, "No, we've never had a kid before."
Piece of shit.
They were in hospital for about 2 days, like
After?
getting tests and that, and there was nothing fucking wrong with them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird to think about being down there for 2 weeks.
What would you eat after first coming out?
Oh, what would be my first meal?
What would your first meal?
Something massively unhealthy.
Think about Jesus' last meal, wine and bread, and then think about your first meal.
Wine, cheese, and bread.
Fondue.
I don't know. I had Burger King today, and the bacon, cheese, and lettuce
You'd have
Chicken
fucking
burger.
Burger King, dude. That ain't good.
I thought the chips were much better. They were not. They were trash. I've always rated Burger King chips up there, but I got a memory refresh today, and they are trash. Even McDonald's chips.
He's laughing because I just spilled water all down myself. I've got a bottle that's too big.
Oh, I can't believe it's cleared up, but I've got like a can of Monster that I drank on the way back from Derby today, and I took one last sip of it before I came to yours from George's house, which is literally around the corner, and it came flooding down my chest, and it's like a white shirt, and it's cleared up. I've no idea how it's like gone away.
Anyway, Burger King.
Well, that's the last thing I ate. Like, that's the last thing I'm thinking about in terms of food. That's why. I wouldn't... I'll tell you what, I went to Posillipo, an Italian...
A Calippo?
Posillipo.
Oh.
Pussy lips. Posillipo.
I thought you said a Calippo, like one of the fucking ice lollies.
It's just a restaurant.
I just have a Calippo.
We all eat Calippos. That's the point of the restaurant. It was a nice restaurant. It was a nice Italian restaurant in Faversham, if anyone's familiar with, Kent. But, it's... Basically, everyone there is Italian, and it's a really nice place, and the food was fucking great. So it wasn't even that expensive, but I had meatballs and spaghetti, and I had an antipasti of basically mozzarella and ham and spinach. And it was fucking great. That was pretty good.
Uh-huh.
But I don't have a food that is like top of the list.
Not even like pizza.
No, I have to be in the mood for pizza. It's more of like a weekday thing. Pizza.
You know what I'd have? I'd have some fucking fat off
onion rings.
Fat off fucking mixed grill, but not some like shit mixed grill. I'm talking a whole rare steak. I'm talking fucking a rack of ribs, full rack of ribs.
Big
chicken.
fan of ribs, actually, now you've mentioned that.
Chips. Like pub chips,
What, chunky ones?
Yeah.
I prefer fries.
You put what, small, thin fries?
Yeah, because I can fit like 7 in my mouth at once. Rather
Yeah,
than
I could
just
probably
one
fit
fry.
fucking 7
Yeah, no, but it's like
chips in my mouth.
uncomfortable. Because they're like napalm hot in the middle as well, because they're so chunky.
Dude, you think I care? I just got out of fucking cave. You think I care about the temperature of my chips?
Right, so you're going to go into your first meal like this is going to be great. You take one bite and you've burnt your tongue, can't taste the rest of your food.
Dude, if I know it's going in my belly, I know I will feel
I'll
the
give
heartburn.
I'll give you one really hot chip that burns your tongue, and then I'll give you cat shit for the rest of it. But it's going in your stomach, so you'll love it.
You'd taste cat shit, even if you did burn your tongue. You'd taste cat shit.
I don't think you can taste it, but the texture would definitely put you off. Hard on the outside and warm on the inside.
Oh fuck.
I forgot what I was going to talk about. I forgot, like, something literally got in my head and then I forgot about it.
What would you do in a cave? See, I'm seriously thinking about it. Even though I'm in a
The
cave
alphabet
and
game.
I'm like fighting for my I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die here. I still want to do something.
I mean, they've got a football.
They've got one football.
They can play water polo.
Oh my god.
Or they play the alphabet game.
Yeah, but then they'd be like, oh, I don't know where to piss. Let's piss in the water, and then they'd be like, oh fuck.
So like the rain's washing it out.
Oh, was it?
Well, I don't know their piss routines.
Were you there in the cave?
I was in the cave. I was the one pouring buckets of water in the cave. Play the alphabet game. We played the alphabet game up to Derby, me and Georgia.
What's the alphabet?
You pick a category and then you list things beginning with that letter of the alphabet.
G.
No, you pick a category.
O.
No, a category.
No, I was just saying O as in O.
So if I went fruit, you'll start. So now you've got letter A.
Apple.
No, I'd go blackberry.
I'd go banana.
No, because you.
No, I'm saying if I was you, I'd go banana.
Oh right, but you're not me.
Is that a fruit?
Yes, I think so. We got to I.
This is why we've got our fucking title, the Illinformed, because I guarantee it's a fucking vegetable. Like,
Probably.
I know.
We got stuck on I and J. We had to look that up. We got like Indian date, and then like, I think I didn't look up J and I just said juice because that's one of your 5 a day, like orange juice. That counts. That was the rule. If it's one of your 5 a day, then it counts.
Yeah, but orange juice, like
Iceberg lettuce. That's one of your 5 a day. But I couldn't remember
but it's fruit.
I couldn't remember if that
No,
was...
it's vegetable.
That's what I mean.
It's a lettuce. It's a vegetable.
I said it and I was like, oh no, it's a vegetable.
Oh.
And then we did songs, which is easy as fuck. And Georgia was stuck
Is
on
it?
C for about half an hour. Yeah, I know, it's embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you not think of one with C? I've
No.
got like 4 straight off the bat. Congratulations, Post Malone.
Oh, fuck.
Count on Me by Bruno Mars. Kaleidoscope. I can't remember who that's by.
Colombia beat us in the World Cup.
No, they didn't. We fucked them up, the dirty cunts.
Yeah.
And then we did Celebrities. Celebrities was a decent, hard one. We got stuck on X. And I was like, yeah, there's definitely one called Xavier.
Yes.
Done. Georgia went Malcolm X. I think it's with an M, babe.
X of the Malcolm category.
She got stuck on L as well.
Lionel Richie.
Lenny Henry.
That's all I've
Leonardo DiCaprio.
got. Lemon Man.
Leon Bailey's a footballer. Anyway, we did songs, and the whole idea was like you had to come up with one, and then you had to say who it was by and sing a line. So that if I didn't know it was what it was, then you knew what it was, and you could sing me a bit of it.
Right.
So if I went like Half Moon Run,
I have no idea who that is.
exactly, and I picked a Half Moon Run song, I'd sing you a little bit of it and be like, "That's what it is. That's how it goes." And then if it was really controversial, we'd go to the Spotify vote. If it wasn't on Spotify, then you lose. But you don't lose that game. You just keep going until you get to Z.
There's no losing.
It's just like a time killer, basically. And then we started chatting about random shit.
I smell curry. You smell that?
No, I just farted.
Okay, so it wasn't curry. Abort! God, I'm still thinking about those poor people in that cave.
Yeah.
What would you do if you're in a hostage situation on a plane?
Depends.
I'm talking like 9/11. You know,
Depends if they believe me.
you know, there
if
was 4 planes and one of them got taken over.
Mhm.
Obviously, they all got taken over, but one of them got taken over, and then the people fought back and they crashed it into. They fought the terrorists, and then they crashed it into into like a forest. Unwillingly, of course. It wasn't on purpose that they crashed it into the forest, but none of them were pilots. So, what would you do in a hostage situation?
Depends.
On what?
The race of the people.
Oh my god!
Well, depends. Depends if someone else has already done something.
Just English people. Like, oh,
If English people,
it's coming home.
if fucking English people took over the plane, it'd be the laziest terrorist attack in the
It'd
world.
just be people calling each other cunts.
There'd be a gun to the pilot's head and be like, "Can you like fly to the nearest Wetherspoons? Drop me off, please, mate." It would be so lazy.
I don't know.
You'd like to think everyone would like to think that they do something, but
I'd
it's
try
difficult.
and bribe the people because I always have a bag full of sweets on a plane.
I've got peanuts.
I got squashies, y'all.
I think I'd try and bargain with them and try and get on their side. I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm here with you." Bin Laden sent me as well. I'm like undercover. And then I'd be like, "Yo,"
Just be like, yeah, like we had a chat,
I'd get 'em all in-
before I got on the plane.
I'd try my best to work them around and then try and fuck them over like double agent style. But I'd probably end up getting shot.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Yeah, everyone come in the cockpit," and I'd shoot one of them, and then the other 3 would fuck me up. That's probably what would happen. I'd go out trying, or the most likely case, I'd probably just sit there and wait for my impending doom,
Yeah.
as everyone would.
I'd cry a little bit.
There's been one guy that tried and probably gets killed,
Yeah.
or saves us, and we go, "Yeah, cheers, mate."
Yeah.
But
There'd be one person who's just like, I'm a doctor, and we're like, nobody needs a doctor.
I'm an actor. I'm not actually a doctor.
I'm a TV doctor, okay? I'm on Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. What a shit show.
I've never watched it.
Don't.
But it's like 11 seasons.
Don't.
It's clearly they're doing something. It's like House of Cards before
Don't.
Kevin Spacey.
Don't. Let's
Yeah,
not
you know,
talk
touch
about
people.
Kevin Spacey.
I loved
He's
about
gay.
Kevin Spacey. I was like, I'm pretty sure I was the main fucking guy, right? And without blowing my own trumpet, I'm pretty sure in my group of friends, I was the main guy to start bringing up Kevin Spacey memes. I was there instantly.
Day 1.
I was there instantly with the fucking Kevin Spacey memes.
It's weird how everything's coming out now. Now that one person said it, it's
Yeah, because literally a week after the Kevin Spacey thing happened, somebody was like, "Yeah, John Travolta touched me," and then there was that meme of John Travolta coming out, and he's just like, you can't really see, but he does that little like look around with his coat.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast. This isn't a stream.
Yeah,
they don't know what you're doing.
For some reason, I'm getting pins and needles in my hands. Is that normal?
Is it down one arm or both?
It's like on both little fingers.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you probably just leant on your elbows a bit funny. I get that. If I sit on my bed, like on my side, on my elbow, then I get pins and needles in my hand, and I have to sit up, and then
I have a wank, and it's like someone else is doing it for me.
It's the stranger jab. MyLeftHand.com. You ever been on that website?
I haven't.
It's just basically just the normal porn site, but they label it as like people who only do it with their like weaker hand.
Did you see
that video on that porn site?
The 2 left foot goals in the World Cup final. It was amazing. I think the second goal was left foot. It was incredible.
The Perisic goal, the Croatians' first goal.
No, it was a French guy.
The Croatians' first goal was a left foot.
Oh, was it? I think the second.
I'm trying to remember the
French goal. Was
the first head goal was a header. The second French goal was
that was a
penalty.
penalty. So it's the third.
So it was a left foot. The penalty. The third goal was Pogba. It was
amazing.
It wasn't that good of a goal. It's the fact that everyone was in the way of the keeper, so he couldn't see the ball. So he stepped left to see the ball, and as he planted his foot, the ball went in the right hand side of the goal, but it wasn't exactly in the top corner or in the side of the netting. It was just right next to the keeper, but because his weight was all on one leg, he just couldn't move quick enough.
Croatia's second goal was amazing. Really funny.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I thought you were saying like
not that it was an amazing goal. It was really
goal.
Funny.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
And
I thought a game was on there.
You know what though? Why the fuck did they get Will Smith to sing a song?
Did they?
Did you not see like the 5 minutes before? Will Smith, like I'm pretty sure he has a World Cup song now.
I don't think so.
He does.
He might have sung, but I don't think it's Smil Whiff.
It is definitely Smil Whiff.
Inside joke, by the way, Smil Whiff. There you go. That's it.
So okay, so he's featured in someone's song.
I was gonna say,
he's a Russian guy.
Click it. Click on it.
You won't be able to hear it.
Why?
Because it's not coming out.
Oh right, okay.
I also don't want it to come out.
Oh okay. Jesus. Oh yeah, I was at a barbecue, so I missed the first 10 minutes of the game.
Hold the fucking phone.
What?
His real name's Willard. Willard Carroll Smith.
What shit name?
Willard.
Well, he's black, isn't he? They've always got like an ethnic background name, haven't they?
Willard Carroll Smith. Oh my god.
Like Kanye.
What's Kanye's real name?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, they've always got like an ethnic background that kind of puts a twist on their name. Like,
also, somebody was fucking trying to convince me that he's not a rapper.
It used to be, yeah.
I'm saying like he does fucking songs for every movie he's in. I'm pretty sure, and everyone was like, "No, there's only that one for."
He doesn't do a rap for every film he's been in.
Yeah, well, he used to. He used to. Men in Black, Wild Wild West, Just Cruising.
Three films. 3 films.
He used to.
Is there one for £7? No. Is there one for Hancock?
Look,
no.
I ain't. Look.
You're fighting a losing battle here with that argument. Look, yes, he did do songs for his films, but not.
I'm just saying, he's.
Who's your favourite actor of all time?
All time?
I think I can guess this one.
All time?
I'd say either.
Come on, give me your guesses.
Who's the Broadway guy that's also in How I Met Your Mother?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty good actor. He's not my favourite.
He's an amazing actor.
I know he's one of your favourite people, full stop.
I think he's an amazing actor because he's literally been, since fucking such a young age to even now, he's still acting and stuff. And I'm pretty sure he's 50, at least.
Yeah, he's quite deceiving with his age.
Yeah.
He does not look NPH.
He is 45. Okay, I feel a bit bad now. But he is still acting and shit.
He doesn't look 45, to be fair. He looks like 34,
yeah,
probably 10 years younger.
Yeah, mid to late 30s.
Well, actually, if you catch him in the wrong kind of angle, he looks about 50. Like that first picture of him in the white tux there, he looks 50.
Yeah.
Maybe he does look 45. Maybe we're just not seeing the real pictures.
Yeah. But literally, since 1989 to now,
I imagine being set up for life and like
that's
starting
a good 30 years.
starring in
30
a
years,
season like How I Met Your Mother that lasts 9 years, or like Friends that lasted 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Like just being set for life after a series.
But then sometimes actors do that and then they can never act again. Josh Radnor, for example, main actor of How I Met Your Mother.
Most of the Friends cast.
Theodore Mosby. He
is pelt.
He has never been. Well, he's been in independent films, but only a few. And now he does. He has like a 2-guitar band with. So it's basically just 2 guitars with another actor friend, and they just go around doing
small gigs.
And that's what he does now.
Maybe he's just like.
And no, maybe that's his decision. But I also think that he cannot
act.
No, he cannot be cast as another role because he's going to be that role
Ted
forever.
Mosby.
Yeah, he's going to be that role forever.
Who is your favourite actor?
I would say, either Neil Patrick Harris or Josh Radnor. But I think
that one?
He's Ted Mosby.
Oh right.
But I think my main G is what's his name? And that's all we have time for, folks.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You haven't explained to me anything. What films?
I fucking forgot what his name is.
What films has he been in?
Martin.
What films has he been in?
I was about to say Martin Luther King.
Help me, help you. What films has he been in? What has he starred in?
Back to the Future.
Oh.
I was about to say Martin Luther King.
I know.
It definitely starts with Martin, doesn't it? Isn't it? I don't know.
Are you talking about body warmer guy?
Yes, body warmer guy. Marty McFly.
Marty.
That Marty McFly is his
no, that's his real name.
No, it's not.
No, it's his real name.
I just have to fucking Google it.
Hasn't he got what disease has he got?
I'm gonna get really fucking mad when Michael J. Fox. It wasn't.
Oh yeah, I recognise that name.
Oh,
yeah.
I said Martin, didn't I?
Yeah, you said Martin. I recognise that name.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox.
I couldn't put his face to it, but I've heard it before, definitely.
I think his acting is incredible.
What has he been in? Other than Back to the Future?
Back to the Future Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
What else has he been in? Because it might just be because that's your favourite film you think is the best in the world.
Well, yeah, obviously. It's my favourite film, so of course I'm going to think that...
Yeah, no, but what else has he been in? Wow,
let me
Wikipedia,
look.
That was great.
Let me look, fuck's sake.
You just clicked on the same fucking page,
No, I didn't.
Here we go.
He...
There is absolutely nothing else.
Oh, he was in Teen Wolf the same time.
Great.
Back to the Future.
Great.
Old Teen Wolf.
Mm-hmm. Stuart Little
basically
3.
They had to record.
Stuart Little 2.
See, he was Stuart Little.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh. Didn't know that.
He was also in Scrubs. He did a few
Being
episodes
Canadian.
of Scrubs because basically he has he has a disease.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I can't remember what disease it is.
Parkinson's.
That's the one because
he has Parkinson's.
He has
disease.
the self-lacing shoes, doesn't he?
Yes.
From the film because he's got Parkinson's. Like they were like.
Well, no, I mean, Nike made them.
Yeah, they made them for him, and it was like a.
I think they made them for the movie and for money.
Yeah, but they made it for him as well.
They obviously gave him a pair.
Yeah, and they were like, it makes sense because you've got Parkinson's as well.
But yeah, but I think because he's had Parkinson's, but he was when he did like a few cameo episodes in Scrubs, and he had Parkinson's then, and he was amazing in that. He was really funny. His acting was fucking on point all the time. Like it doesn't make him disabled. I think he's dealt with it really well, and now he's like the main guy, kind of trying to raise money to help them cure Parkinson's.
Well, yeah. It's not. Well, it is kind of a disability because he can't do.
It's a
shoelaces.
disability, but like I don't think he's made it a disability for him.
I don't think there's anything that he
can't do
necessarily does that it affects, unless he did some kind of sport that I don't know about. I mean, you can still firmly grasp something in your hand, can't you?
So you're saying that if you did no sports or anything, I don't do any sports. You're saying that I should just get Parkinson's?
No, well,
it wouldn't affect me.
Twisting
if I had
my words.
This dude is a Parkinson's hater.
Oh no, I can't get my fat hundreds out of my wallet because of my Parkinson's. No, what I'm saying is I don't like. He's not known for anything massively technical. He acts like.
Yeah, but even that's like.
It depends how severe it is, really. I might just be like being ignorant, ill-informed. You like that little reference?
Yeah.
Yeah. Illinformed Podcast. Links in the description. I think I can't remember. I know who my favourite actor is, but I cannot remember his name to save my life, which is great. I think I've got two. The guy from Whiplash.
Oh, the old man?
No,
the young man.
The young man, because he's been in some great films.
He, you know what though? If after Whiplash, no, do you remember in Whiplash there was the
Damien Chazelle? Is that him or is that? Oh no, that's the director. Shit.
You fucking Miles Teller.
Miles Teller. Yeah, I like Miles Teller.
Have you noticed though that in every fucking film, I'm pretty sure most of the films he's been in, he's been in a car crash. Whiplash.
Was he in a car? To be honest, I haven't seen Whiplash.
Have you not? Oh, it's great.
But the clips where he was shown
Whiplash
in the film.
is one of my favourite films.
Yeah, it looks
like top 10 at least.
Looks really good. And the boxing film he was in.
Yes, in the boxing film.
That was really good.
Car crash.
He just portrays.
Pretty sure he had a car crash in Fantastic Four. However, that version of Fantastic Four was fucking awful.
Yeah, he has done some. He's done some films for money, but when he really does his shit, like it's good. Like go to his like movies he's been in.
Yeah, so
Footloose.
Not that many, really.
Footloose, Project X, Whiplash, Divergent, Fantastic Four, but we won't talk about that. War Dogs.
War Dogs. That was with the fat dude. He's not fat anymore. In fact, before that he was really thin, and then he got fat for that role, and now he went thin again. Jonah Hill.
Yep.
I need to fucking ask Jonah
Top
Hill
Gun.
what his.
He's in the new Top Gun next year.
Top Gun Maverick.
Next year.
Feel the need.
For speed.
The drug.
Anyway.
And who else? So Miles Teller.
The guy from. Can you type in Split?
Split. James McAvoy.
Yes. How do I?
I'll do it.
He knows.
I know.
There he is. Yeah, James McAvoy.
I haven't seen him in a lot of things.
He's he was fucking awesome in Split, and then there's a couple of other shit that he's fucking phenomenal in.
Romeo and Juliet.
X-Men. He is fucking sick in X-Men First Class.
Romeo and Juliet.
That's an hour of my life I'm never gonna get back.
Romeo and Juliet.
Stop.
Sorry, I just. Arthur Christmas. He played Arthur.
He was
and
good
Romeo.
in. Even Wanted was a bit of a shit film. He was good in Wanted. Wimbledon. He was alright in Wimbledon.
In an uncredited cameo as Professor X.
I haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet.
Neither have I.
And he's got 3 films coming out in 2009.
It.
What television has he been in? See if I remember any of that. Watership Down.
Well, he hasn't been in television in fucking 8 years.
He was into that. It says Watership Down 2018.
Yeah, no, but exactly. So from 2010 to 2018,
right.
He wasn't in.
It's because he was too busy smashing the shit out of cinema.
And he played Macbeth in Macbeth. And Romeo and Juliet.
He played Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like half and half.
Painted his face. Just kept turning around.
As soon as he had to go change positions on the stage, he yelled to the audience, "Wait! Wait!
Hold on! Wait, just 1 second." Under his breath to the makeup artist. Hurry the fuck up! There's people outside. Your mic's still on. I don't give a fuck. Hurry up.
Seriously though, when I was doing my fucking musicals, if my mic was still on, they would hear me properly be like trying to get out and in of my clothes.
Me, one giant fucking burp.
In fact, the fucking my teacher, Miss Monaghan, when I was doing the quickest change I've ever had to do, she used to literally come in when I had boxers on and everything, be like, "Nathan, quick!" I'm like, "Ah!
I'm coming!" Literally.
Come in.
Ah, miss.
The doctor will see you now.
How are you, miss? Nathan, this is...
She'd be like, "Nathan, are you right?" I'm like, "Yes."
This is performing arts. Yes, and I'm going to perform some dark arts on you.
I've got erectile dysfunction.
Full sail on stage. Slim Macbeth, right? But I think we're all chatted out. I don't think there's much else to talk about. Nothing exciting happens in our lives.
I don't know.
It does if we don't talk for a week.
I think we should read more. I think our
No.
mission to go away
No.
and come back next week is to read more news articles, because I feel like that's
don't
where our
need to.
conversations strive.
Yeah. The only reason I listen to Newsbeat at least 3 times a day because of work, like driving to and from work. That's where I got the fucking cave
story.
people.
Cave people.
You can call them that because they're alive. So if they're
Apart
dead,
from that,
if they're
that's
dead, it
scuba
would.
diver.
Yeah, apart from that's a bit awkward.
But thanks for joining.
If you did,
If not,
you don't hear us anyway. So
yeah,
fuck
so,
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck your mum.
And you can't do anything about it because you weren't listening.
Because you don't know. But thanks for joining. And we'll hit you back soon with another episode, another podcast,
Hopefully.
another audio
Book.
biscuit.
Hopefully once a week.
God, I'm gonna be sick. And that's the way.
The cookie crumbles.
And that's the way. I like it.
Props to Jim Carrey for that quote there.